Plaintiff, Albert Jones, was married to the defendant, but they've been divorced for 32 years. Albert admits their marriage fell apart due to his drinking, but for years, the defendant has been attacking his integrity. Albert suing his ex for 2 loans. Defendant Denise Marshall says while married to Albert, he became abusive when he drank. Denise claims when she was 8 months pregnant, Albert poured a beer on her and knocked her on the ground. She's countersuing for harassment.
Start with you.
Your Honor, I was married to Miss Marshall for 7 years. The last 32 years, we have been divorced. Through our marriage, we have 2 sons togetger.
I'm being nosy, but why'd you all break up?
I was gonna get to that, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay.
Get to it. I want to hear the mess. I want to hear the
Okay, Your Honor.
I want to hear the mess. All this good stuff.
Your Honor? What happened, Your Honor?
My kids are lawyers and doctors now. And we had a very successful affair. That's a beautiful thing.
Okay, yeah, I know.
Now get to the mess.
Here's the mess.
Well, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time. I'm sorry.
Okay,
go ahead.
No problem, Your Honor. During the time that we were married, I cured a drinking problem, alcohol. Miss Marsh and I both had poor coping and communication skills at that time.
Let me ask you, because a lot of people want to know this. What caused you to turn to alcohol? You had a successful family going. Was it some type of pressure, some type of stress? What caused that?
It was more the environment that I was brought up in, and people I associated with.
You were already drinking, and then it elevated to abuse, to alcohol abuse.
And I was just coming out of a marriage.
A previous marriage?
Yes, for 5 years before I got with Miss Marshall. And I was isolating myself, from that first marriage till I got with Miss Marshall and I started to drink and the people that I associated with, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
And Miss Marshall seemed to, now at this point, she still holds grudges and I always want to revert back to the past when I was drinking, Your Honor. For the last 19 years, I drink sporadically, and the last 18 years, I can count the months, switch about 16 months that I drank. I'll go in 6 to 7 year spurts where I don't drink. I'm currently sober for about 6 years. I don't plan to drink, but the situation that me and Miss Marshall are in right now has begun to cause me stress, aggravation, and animosity towards Miss Marshall. Miss Marshall has continually tried to insult me, my integrity as a man, and a personal attack on me assisting her, Your Honor.
Let him finish. How so? What type of things has she done?
She sent me text messages stating how she felt about me, how I was in the past.
Is it after this issue came up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's part of her anger regarding this issue.
Yes.
But prior to this issue, was she causing you problems and?
No, because we didn't socialize that much.
Let me hear from you, ma'am.
Your Honor, that's, you look nice, AT.
Real nice.
She trying to come back. How many years has it been? You still got it. You still got it, doctor. Go ahead. All you have to do is get clean and she come back.
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he must have got a new vest or nothing. But anyway.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, AT drank. We had a couple kids. We got married. We got a divorce. And I think the problem with today.
You all divorced, obviously, over his alcohol abuse? Alcoholism?
Yeah, and he was pretty verbally abusive in every type of way. I'll give you an example. When I was 8 months pregnant, he poured like a beer over my head and knocked me on the ground.
He was a mean drunk.
Yeah, he was.
Got it. All right.
And,
go ahead. Well, you did right. I was trying to see perhaps was there a way to work it out. Did he ever try and go to treatment? Did you all discuss it? Did you encourage it?
He used to tell me, Denise, I like drinking and I'm not going to stop for nobody.
Okay.
But he eventually went. He eventually did go. Yeah. But it didn't seem to have much of an effect.
Didn't last?
No, it didn't. Okay. And so, like I said, my last resort was to get my divorce. And so that's what I did.
What has been occurring over those 32 years? Well,
he's the one holding the grudges, not me. I'm not mad at him about anything. I'm very forgiving. He has something built in his head that I don't know who he's talking about. It's not me. night before we came here, I texted him just to find out what flight we were going to be on. He texted me back and said, I have the text, Denise, I don't want to ride next to you. Your plane's going to crash. I said, AT, I'm not mad. Where's all the hostility coming
That's
from?
not funny.
I said that sarcastically because she texted me at the end of this situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
You know that wasn't his desire, but some people think that's negative energy that might.
But I texted back the next day and said,
Did you make it?
I didn't mean that. Because I know I was a big harm on myself, your brother. I said, no, dear, I don't mean that. I hope we make it back.
Right.
I know, I didn't mean
Tell
that.
me about the loans you're suing her for, $710.
Okay, Your Honor. Miss Balance has a balance on 2 loans that I gave Miss Marshall. First loan was for $900. I put it in a credit union account.
When?
In March the 8th, 2017.
Now, why did she ask for? What did she
needed
need
for a
it
house
for?
payment, Your Honor.
Okay. And you all obviously were communicating by then.
No, we were not.
She's just out of the blue? You were the one that she went to?
We were civil because of the kids, Your Honor.
Yeah, but...
And then Ms. Marshall basically just stays in contact with me when she needs some financial assistance.
When was she to repay the $900? When was she to repay?
The first loan, the agreement was she was supposed to pay the loan back in 3 months of $300, but we didn't get that far to start making payments on the loan back to me, Your Honor. 20 days later, on March 28th, got a phone message from Ms. Marshall. She wanted to borrow some money for a light bill. So Ms. Marshall was over one of our sons that morning, where she called me. So I tried to get out of loan of the money, Your Honor, because she hadn't started paying on the first loan. At Ms. Marshall's insistence, I took the money out to her for my son was.
And she was right there, the son was right there with her?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, she did that on purpose.
Yes, sir.
She said, I know he ain't gonna tell me, no, I got his son standing right here.
Sir.
The son gonna hear me ask for it.
Oh, yeah, he
Hey,
will.
Junior, come on over here, stand here for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
What, mama? Just stand here for a minute.
right,
You put you on loudspeaker. I need money for the light bill because they're gonna turn them off.
Yes,
you got
sir.
the speaker phone on, right?
Yeah,
So your son can hear it. What are you gonna say? Junior in the background, hey, daddy. So what else you gonna say? You're right, all right. That's good.
She's not telling the truth, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
So then when I took the $200 out to her, she didn't have any gas for an vehicle, so I loaned her $40 for a vehicle. And while I was there, Ms. Marshall told me that she was going to be receiving a check from
Please don't tell me it's income tax.
No, not the income tax. I would have fell for that one.
Right.
But she told me she was getting a claim check from her job that she was working at, and she had the check in 2 to 3 days. So if I would go make another house payment for her, she'd give me the $900 back in 2 to 3 days. So.
Did she give you any back? Obviously she did.
Yes, sir.
How much?
I got the.
All right, let's see what you have to indicate she's paid some, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You tell me what happened here with the loan.
Actually, I did borrow the money, and AT, I call him AT. He's aware that, the way our job is set up, if you don't work, you don't get paid. I had some sick days.
I think that's everybody's job.
And said, no, some people can take a sick day or whatever.
And get
We don't
paid
have
for a
that's
certain
not
number of
available
sick
to me.
days
So
a
if
year.
I don't work, I don't get paid, which means my check is going to be short. And so that happened. I was sick. I missed some days. I wasn't going to quite make. I never missed a payment on my house or anything. Okay. So I did borrow the money from him. He's a loan shark anyway.
How so?
That's what I asked. He loans money to people.
And how much interest?
She's jealous, Your Honor.
He has people that owes him money right now, probably over $4,000. And I asked him, AT, who else are you suing besides me? He's just mad because I got somebody else now. He wanted to get married before. I said, too late now.
I hope that somebody else isn't looking today.
Somebody.
Because you ain't done nothing but hit on him all since we've been here. Lift him up and down. That's the first thing you did. Ooh, you're looking good today.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm talking about it,
Everybody was making noise when I said he looked casket ready. He looked that good, that sharp. I never seen him look like that. He didn't fix up like that. But
Stop while you're behind. Tell me about the money. Why haven't you repaid
okay, well,
him?
this is the reason. I did pay him everything back but that $200, that $700 something dollars. Now, we have a son, Commande Trey KJ. I said, AT, let me give Trey a $100 payment. Okay, so here this August, after my friend was coming and I got with somebody else, somebody I liked since 5th grade and now throughout my life.
Ma'am, you can stop with all that. We just saw who you like. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway,
look at me.
I'm trying.
You can't stop looking over there.
Okay, all right. Let me get myself together. Okay. I tried to pay AT the money back. I was going to get the money to Trey. He told me no, he wasn't taking a payment from Trey. I needed to send it either money order or checks. I said, AT, I don't have checks. Or who's doing money order nowadays? Trey, as I said, take the money from Trey. You already took it before. He wouldn't do it. So that's what we're here today.
And you're counseling for harassment. How does he owe you?
Because AT been calling me and texting me about this money, and he get a payment, he'll call and text anyway. I say, AT, I just paid you $200.
And he would call and text and say what?
Yeah, he would call and text me. Denise, you need to give me some more money. You need to give me another payment.
You owe me more.
I know it, but but you know what? I got hurt, and even now I'm on a injury. I'm off from an injury, which means I wasn't working. I was only getting like $674.
Yeah, but it's up to him to be considerate of that. That's not a legal defense, not being able to pay and him texting for more money right after you paid him. The only question is, did you breach your contract by not paying him in a timely manner? And that is the case based on what you've told me. And so I'm going to have to grant his judgment. And your harassment claim, I'm going to dismiss that because I don't think the things he's done, calling you or saying I need more money repaid on this loan, arises to the level of harassment. So your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted. Have a good day.
Thank you, Ron.
I have no hard feelings towards AT. He wants to be done with me, but we have children and grandchildren. So if something happened, I'm going to call him. Oh,
I don't have to answer. Third party.
you got to answer
I
the
want
dog,
no more.
so-
See, yes, we go. Control. I would no longer be having any communication with Miss Marshall and no more loans.